Very good, very good.
Indeed.
I got I gotta say, very happy with the final product. You deserve the bonus for that. Do you is this the one piece you went all out with, like the most?
I would have to say that this is the most longest time I've ever spent drawing something. Like, I have spent at least most on a art piece like 3, maybe 2 hours. This took 4 days.
It took 4 days total, but like hour wise, you said I asked you to record like your whole progress, which you'll probably be editing out into like a short video. I presume like the longest probably like a 30 minutes if it's that long as you say.
Oh no, the longest one is 5 hours.
Oh yeah, I feel like if you do speed up the videos all together at once, you yeah most you might get like an hour.
Yeah, it's really long. It took a really, really long time to draw this art piece. Mostly because I not only was I suffering from a lot of depression while doing this art piece, but I was also dealing with a lot of BS throughout the entirety of trying to make this, and also a little bit of procrastination.
Oh, that's understandable. It's all right, man.
Not to
We all
not
go
to
through stuff
mention
like that.
somewhere near the deadline I got fucking deadly sick. I'm still a
That's
little
fine.
I'm still a little bit recovering.
I mean, that's good. That's good. At least you told me that you needed more time. I gave you the time. At most, I was expecting it maybe at least on a Friday, but today seems pretty good. I mean, you beat it. You did it. You made it before Friday,
Yeah,
before Sunday.
that's mostly because of the simple fact is I had literally nothing better to do and I really did not want to sit in my bed all day fucking sick as hell.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I really did not want to sit in my bed just sitting there suffering. So I'm like, okay, I better use this little time that I have left to freaking see if I can get this done. Cuz all I
Yep.
had to do was the shading, which the shading took a good rough hour or so.
Mm-hmm. I noticed. I noticed.
Because the shading was, oh my god, the shade, how to make wood look like that is annoying because you're using so many lights and darks. And then what I did was I added a light gradient to it and then decided to blend it all in together, and I got that nice warm wood color like mahogany.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
not to mention, the one part that I suffered with the most is adding the fan art.
Oh
That
yeah.
Yeah, that was hard because the one with Diachan, it was such a pain in the ass.
Well, what was the complications with it? You want to tell me?
So I accidentally pulled something really badly. I accidentally decided to draw on the wrong layer. And
Oh.
when I tried to draw on the wrong layer and try to color it in, the white borders or the white on Diachan's picture would not be colored. So I had to painstakingly go in and color it all in, and that took fucking forever. Like, it may show in the video that it took like a few minutes or a few seconds, but like, God, did it take forever. I even had complications with it further down the line. But, yeah.
Mm. That's good. That's good. Actually, let's talk about that. You put like four good fan arts, or good specific fan art. What's so special about these? What made you want to put these on the mantle, on the board of the wall, of the drawing?
Well, mostly because the simple fact of the matter is they're pretty iconical and pretty freaking cool. Such as the one scene of James coming back from the grave and OG Shadowline Prophecy. And that was honestly fucking amazing the first time I saw it because, of course, this is before me and you got together and started working on Shadowline. So, it was pretty cool to see some fan art of Shadowline Prophecy, because I didn't think anybody was fucking reading it. Dia-chan, obviously, because it's apparently, such a fan favorite, apparently.
well, it's a fan favorite for all the wrong reasons if you think about
Oh
it.
yeah, it's a fan favorite for all the fucking wrong reasons. Cause
The moment somebody drew. Oh man, no, you go first.
no.
What's in all honesty? Sorry, you go first. Speak your mind.
So the only I remember the story of Daya-chan. So the whole story, it wasn't made by anyone else. I accidentally made Daya-chan one day. I did I did a little collab on old Sony sketch, and it was a collab with your character with the power crown, right? And I drew that.
Yeah, yeah.
And oh my fucking god, did it blow up. Everyone loved Daya-chan. Everyone loved the thick emo goth GF. And, well, yeah, apparently there's now a shit ton of interesting art of Daya-chan.
Very intimate. Very intimate.
Very intimate art that I have all saved to my phone because every time I look at it, I think to myself, why the flying fuck does this exist?
And other reasons.
No. Just no. No, I refuse to do that. Not my
out
type.
of pure frustration, you just print them all out. You put them on the wall and just throw darts at them. Like, which one can I get that headshot on?
And then, of course, the first ever fan art of Vita, which obviously is freaking cool. Because,
oh, yeah, I know. I fucking love it.
Yeah, because Vita looks freaking awesome in this one picture. And not to mention, this is Vita's first ever appearance in Shadowline. Because Vita was mostly hinted at its Shadowline as like, oh, by Vita's good name, or like, oh, bow my Vita, or something along those lines. And this is actually, I guess, monumental because it's her first ever fan art. And of course, the one with Daya and Vikadune is just so fucking cool. It reminds me of like Persona. So, yeah, I
think that is the vibe they were going for.
Yeah, it just fits Daya's. It just fits the darkness, the whole darkness of Shadowline, and it's freaking cool. Of course, Daya-chan's picture caused so much issues with putting up there. It's ridiculous.
I guess you could say it was a real bitch of art to like lean on the wall.
Yeah, I wanted to add cracks in it or like little things in it, but that would be too much.
Actually, do you remember the artist that made these? Want to give them some credit if you remember?
Yeah, two of them were made by Alterfront, and one of them was made by another user by the name of Monica. They go by /tar on Twitter, and oh god, I don't even remember who made the one with Daya and Vikadune. That was a while ago. I think it was someone with a rat emoji, like just literally just a rat emoji. I don't remember really.
Well, shout out to those guys that made these wonderful pieces.
Oh yeah, obviously, because that's fucking amazing.
And when I pitched you the reference, the sketch, the idea for you to like start building this whole thing apart, what was your opinion on it? When I brought out this scenario, you gotta draw it this way and at least make it look like a bar/tavern kind of thing.
You said make it look like a restaurant, and my immediate thought was, he's a DM for D&D.
Okay, so tavern, got it.
Yeah, I was immediately like, this guy's a DM for D&D from what I understand, so instant tavern.
Instant tavern, nice.
Instant tavern.
I've also I'm liking the detailing on the tables. I see that the background is full with some stuff. Obviously the fan art, and then you have your two characters in the far back discussing on stuff, I presume. It's Ace and Vikadune, right?
Yeah, Ace and Vikadune. I like to add Ace anywhere that Daya is, since Ace is more or less a mentor and Daya's watcher, since Daya has a tendency of causing fights. So Ace is just there to watch over Daya, since in canon he's the only one who can really beat Daya. Because ice magic and Shadowline Prophecy is fucking broken.
Oh yeah, I've asked. Reading some of your OVAs and the ones you post in your webtoons, yeah, it seemed kind of like that ice tomb, I think it was called,
Ice
that
Coffin can
destroyed
only be yeah, Ice
Ice
Coffin.
Coffin.
Fun fact, Ace made that move, and the whole thing about Ice Coffin, it can only be used like once a year, but in order for it to happen, Ace has to literally be on death's door.
Okay, so it's a last resort kind of move.
It's literally a last resort. It's a sealing technique. Think of it as the
That's
death seal, but you don't die at the end of it.
that's cool. That's cool. Speaking of characters, you want to? I know you probably talked to this about in one of your videos about your character. You want to explain your character's lore a little bit, though. Um,
Which one?
uh, Storms. I think that's what you call them in the story, right?
Storm or Dia? Because Dia is the one with blue hair.
You know what? Let's talk about Storm. I feel like we don't give Storm enough credit because
Storm.
Die is the gem. Die is the gem in the eye. Storm is the person embodying it.
Dia is literally a fucking altar.
Uh,
The whole lore with Storm is I'm thinking of rewriting it, of going back with the original idea of Storm, which was Tithel killed his son out of a blind rage or blind jealousy or something along those lines.
mhm.
The whole gist of Storm was he was supposed to be more or less that one curious like child who always wanted to like get into a fight, or like more or less he wanted to just live his life, right? But his whole
Mhm.
lore was supposed to be surrounded by I think it was like Greek mythology, where basically the whole theme was he always was next to a river or something along those lines, because the river can also be like a ferryman to the afterlife. And in the
Mhm.
afterlife, there's this river that if you jump into, it has like a souls or anything that you bring back to life or some shit, right?
Yeah, I think that's Greek.
Yeah,
That sounds like Greek. If
not to,
not Greek, then Northern.
yeah, not to mention that Storm also, or both Storm and Dia, both have a humongous fear of water, since not only were they drowned as a kid, but Vikadun was also in that river, since that's where the gym was.
Mm, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. You want to talk about a little bit about Ace and Vika Dune, like their part in the story, since we just finished.
Part in the story or just part in the drawing?
You know what? Let's say part. Let's just say part of the story, and then if you want, we could goof around with the drawing at the end.
Ace is mostly there. Okay, so the whole story of Ace is he was born of two, him and his brother Astral. Astral, more or less trying to help the family out in Darker Oaks, signed up for the Empire. The Empire, of course, being the main castle at the time where they were ruling over, since they lived in Rockvilia, which was the main continent next to the White Kingdom. So since he
Mm-hmm.
needed money, he joined up with the Empire back before they really had any robots. And they
Mm-hmm.
were basically testing out a whole super project, which, like, they basically created some sort of weapon that's supposed to mock the power of the Shadow Gems, but doesn't. And pretty much, well, Astral signed up for this whole nonsense. Astral lost his mind and went on a fucking killing spree. That killing spree also led Ace to losing both of his family members when Astral came back to Darker Oaks and literally demolished everything.
Ooh.
Only Ace survived by the good graces of the Ice God.
By the ice god, and that's how he gets his ice powers.
Exactly.
Mm.
And then he went on a vendetta trying to hunt, of course, Astral. Got to a village where Astral was looking for, I believe, if I remember from writing down in my notes, he was looking for, I think it was another gem. I don't remember. But pretty much, he was looking for something, and he was pretty much destroying everything in his path. Ace and Astral fought, leading to Lilith actually walking out as a child and seeing, of course, them fighting, but Astral fled. And that's pretty much where he actually found Storm in the river, on the literal verge of death. Cool things about gym bounds, they have no heartbeat. Since
So he just thought he was dead.
he thought he was dead, but Storm was breathing. And of course, that's when Ace took Storm in.
Let me just take this body real quick. This body of a child. No, this village is already burned. Let's just take it.
Well, he knew he's pretty much a really good guy. He was originally a bounty hunter.
That's cool.
Yeah. The only thing about him, though, Ace never killed a single one of his bounties. He just froze them in ice. That's how he really... Yeah.
So he's somewhat of a pacifist in the story.
He is a pacifist.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now.
He won't kill unless under dire circumstances.
But when you freeze somebody, doesn't that kill them though?
That's the thing with Ace's ice. He has a thing what's referred to as living ice, which is literally it won't kill you.
It won't kill you. So it's just like
it's a prison.
A stasis cube.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
However, this is a move that actually Ace talked to me about, and this is a move that his character can do. Ace, under one circumstance, and I was actually trying to go for this move on probably Gemini in the OVA, but basically Ace has an ability what's referred to as blood ice, or red ice, which is basically... The whole gist of Ace is, since he was blessed by the ice god, his body temperature is freezing cold. Like, if you touched him, he would be cold to the touch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what's so interesting about Ace is, if he's about 5 feet away from you, that's the distance he has to use blood ice from. If he's 5 feet away from you, and his emotions get so out of control that he loses his freaking cool and gets livid... He can use a move called Blood Ice, which basically, if you were literally 5 feet anywhere near him, he will freeze your blood.
It just be that cold?
He will literally just emit a pretty much an aura that if you walk into, your blood will freeze, and it will literally just stick out of your body.
So it'd be like going into a blizzard just with no clothes.
No, because you will actually see your blood come out of your skin freezing cold. Like, it is like a spike coming out of your body.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. That's very interesting. That's interesting.
He was originally supposed to do that to Gemini or the Empress.
All right. Well, I guess we'll figure that out when we start writing that part of the story.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
Indeed.
No. Now, another thing I wanted to ask is the amount of characters in this kind of setting, was this a bit much for you?
I have never drawn so many characters in one spot with so much coloring and shading in one time. It's ridiculous.
Just so you know, I kind of wanted to add like 5 other people, but I figured that would have been too much. So like, Six was the limit.
Yeah, 6 was definitely a lot. Especially when one of them is a furry and the other one is sitting from a side angle.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good leeway. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about Maya's character, Phoenix.
Uh-huh.
Sorry if I'm butchering the name.
Uh-huh.
It's been a while since I said it. How did you start out working with her character? Like, how did that work out with you?
I had a really hard time drawing her head.
That was the difficult part for you?
Yeah, because I've drawn many furries in my days.
You've drawn many furries in your day.
I have a friend of mine who's a furry, and I've drawn his character a lot, so I had experience. But I don't know. I honestly enjoyed drawing. I enjoyed their character looking literally just flat out white girl wasted.
Yeah.
Galaxy's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Also, yeah. Now to point our attention towards Galaxy real quick, right here. Like, what gave you the idea to give that kind of expression, and was this posture for you a bit difficult, especially in that angle?
For Galaxy or for Maya?
You know what? For both. Let's start with Maya.
Hers was actually relatively easy, since hers is just splayed out over the fucking table.
Hmm.
However, Galaxies, Shannon was such a fucking hard character to draw in that position. Because I hate drawing from a side angle. It is such a pain in the ass. Mostly because of the
Uh,
It's mostly because of the body. Because it's just like, okay, the body looks like a literal Cheeto. And it doesn't look right. And in my head, it's like, man, that doesn't look at all right. But like to other people, it's like, nah, it's fine. That's how the body's supposed to be.
but it just looks like a Cheeto.
Yeah, pretty much. The only real two characters that I'm also super proud of is drawn is your character and mine.
Oh yeah, the two writers arguing it out.
Mostly because the simple fact of the matter, your hair is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, no, that my character's hair is based off of Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan 4 Goku's hair.
Yeah,
Because that shit's like spiky all over the place. And
yeah,
it's
and
got
then
like
you,
extra in the back.
then you have fucking Ace in the background, the OG spiky hair boyo, and your hair is just like
Super spiky,
it was
all over the
super
place.
easy to draw.
How did you draw it? Because you normally draw it like in a. You do it differently than everybody else. You draw your hair from bottom to up instead of from up to bottom.
Exactly.
So how did that work out for you? Making this kind of the hairstyles right here, especially the fur too.
It was relatively super simple. I basically just started with a very poiky, and I worked my way up. The fur was actually relatively easy because as I was drawing, I was just making spikes.
We all do that, in all honesty.
Yep,
Can you tell if it's fur? We'll just spike it up a little bit.
exactly.
Make it simple and easy.
Exactly. Personally, the only thing I actually also like next to the shading is the shading on the tankards. I think that's what they're pronounced, right?
The ales.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the tankers. I never heard of that before.
I
Is
think
that like a
they're called like tankards or something. I don't remember the name of the glass.
yeah? I don't even know the terms for it, dude. I just address them as mugs or pitchers.
Bruh. And you call yourself a DM?
Hey man, come on! It's been a while. I haven't DM'd in like a month. I'm itching for an adventure. I want to do a squad kill. Come on, man.
But yeah, honestly, drawing the alcohol shading and drawing the shading of the wood on the little tankards are amazing. I personally enjoyed how they turned out.
Yeah, I enjoy it too. It looks really nice. And the one thing I did ask you, put as much detail into it, and you did. You did a lot.
Indeed. You're paying me $100. This is maximum you get.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, I wanted to give you. I wanted to donate you some money, but I wanted to make you work for it too.
Yeah,
because it's a lot of money.
Because I'm used to like $10 fucking commissions where it's just like a character and they look cool and I didn't put any fucking effort into it because it's easy to draw a character. And then you're like, okay, buddy, I got a deal for you. I can either pay you $60 for a normal drawing or $100. And I asked, my literal eyes, I was in a call with DevK, and I was in the middle of talking to him, and I read that, and I immediately went silent. Funny story, DevK is like, are you okay? And I'm like, I literally shared my screen, and he was just like, oh. Oh.
So that was DevK's reaction, just like, whoa.
He was
oh god.
He was just like, oh my god. And everyone was just like, take the money, Daya, take the fucking money.
Put the extra work, Dad. Just fucking do it.
Just
do it.
Just do it. But yeah, it was. I think that the shading and how much effort I put in shows my extent of my art skill.
Yeah. But imagine putting this much work into the comic. It would look fantastic, but goddamn, would it be
take
a draw?
Fucking forever.
It would totally take forever.
Imagine Shadowline Prophecy trying to get a second season.
This is basically like
Yeah,
Oh man.
no. There's one thing
Now
there's one thing I've learned from comic making is keep it simple, stupid.
keep it simple, keep it sweet, keep it up to pace.
If Homestuck can do it, so can I.
What the fuck is Homestuck? I keep seeing these fucking characters, but I can't find any other information about it.
It's a web comic that got a game.
It's a that got a game
Yeah, that wasn't canon.
that wasn't canon. I feel like I need to look up
It's literally called Homestuck, Far From Canon or some shit like that.
Far From Canon.
Yeah, Far From Canon. And it's literally a game not canon at all. It's just a joke game. I think it was made by the actual developers, but yeah. But one thing is the story is so good, but the art style is garbage. And that's what really motivated me to do Shadowland Prophecy. Yeah, the art style might be garbage, but the story is good.
All you need is a really good story to hook everybody in. That and a eye candy kind of art style.
Who goes there?
Here's art style. What?
Someone.
Oh, someone's in the party.
Yeah. Who?
What's up, fuckers?
Oh, bye.
Oh. Hey. Can you go for a moment? We're in the middle of recording.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. I'll text you when you can come back in.
I'll probably pass out, so I'll just see you later then.
You have a good one.
I enjoyed our conversation, Bleach.
All right. See you later.
Later.
Where were we?
And the moment you went silent, like someone steer whistles, I just looked around my room like, who? Someone in the shadows?
Yeah, honestly, this was like one of those, those RPGs or so like you're about to rank up in art. You have to like rank up in a class. You have to do a specific mission to rank up. This was like that one drawing.
Yeah. You show a lot of effort, a lot of work into it, and that's what I was looking for. Although, I only have one complaint. One complaint. I feel like you forgot to add the shading on the fan art too, because their colors like stand out, like they're glowing.
Yeah, that was the whole fuck up on layering. But you know what? You could just make.
That's fine though.
You could just make the excuse that they're TVs, but no, they're not, and I'm a fucking idiot.
It's all right, man. It's all right. Either way.
Plus
most of
I wanted to keep it like their actual drawings and how they look. So
I mean, you're not changing as much. You're not changing them other than placing them and adding like a darker tone around.
yeah,
But overall, it all looks good.
yeah. But yeah,
You get a 99 out of 100 out of this art piece.
Pardon?
99 out of 100. A score, almost a perfect score.
I was about to say a 9 out of 100. I was about to say, wait a fucking minute.
Oh, no, that would have been a dick move. No.
I would fucking kill you.
Yes,
I wasted
Daya,
4 days. I wasted 4 days, even getting sick, just to fucking work on this to get a 9.
Yes, all this hard work only got you $1.
Yeah, that'd be,
oh no.
Yeah, you would get a story and video made on you so fucking quickly.
Just a pure hatred, just like this man made me do so much for only so little.
Oh my god, would you had a fucking hate train?
Oh man, I'd just be waking up to like rocks being thrown at my house. A hacker like joined in, just fucking doxed me, and all your fucking fandoms just start jumping over here try to destroy me.
Oh my god. Dude, someone actually did that to me once.
Oh fuck no, dude, that's messed
They
up.
didn't pay me the full price, and as I said, I paid up. I usually pay up front because I don't trust me showing you the artwork and then you paying me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I once made an exception for a friend, and they classic $10. They paid me $3. And when I asked where the other money is, they blocked me and did everything. And I'm like, $3 was not worth the fucking time and effort on top of being blocked.
Oh, dude, there's a perfect tactic for doing this. The first thing you gotta do is make a copy of that art piece. You take that piece into a new image, and then you crop that shit in half, and you send it to them, and they're gonna be like, "Where's the other half?" You say, "Oh, you'll get the other half when I get my other half of the money." That's a good way to like set your ground, your tone. Like, hey, here it's done. This is the proof. This is only half of it.
That is a good strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the full money? When you pay me. It is done. I have the image. But you ain't getting it unless I fucking get paid.
You ain't getting the rest of it. Take the bits. Eat the crumbs off the floor. You'll get the full meal when I get the full bill.
Pretty much. But, yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. Tell me, how hard was it for you starting this up? Like, were you trying to get a feel of it? Like, were you trying to picture how it will look in your head and try to match it? Or did you, like, just full on, let me just try adding it like this or like that?
When you said I want them in the exact same expressions, my mind went burr, and I made Daya nothing more but a drunk. Instead of literally like, okay, he's mindfully arguing, while your character's just like, what the fuck? But Daya's literally just a drunk, because, you know, Daya's just a drunk. But no, starting it out, it was pretty interesting, because I initially thought I was going to have to make a bunch of poses in that, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I can just simply use this as structure images.
Yeah.
I was like,
exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's just like, oh god, I'm gonna have to do all these poses, I'm gonna have to do all this work, and I'm like, wait a minute, no, I can just use this as a structure image and just draw off of it. This is so much easier!
Yeah. Quick question. How often do you draw fan art of other people for other characters?
Very, 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 very rarely. I don't draw fan art.
Give me a number.
You have a better chance of being struck by lightning twice to get fan art from me.
So I'm guessing like around maybe 1 or 2 throughout your whole lifetime.
There's only one. Well, there's only. Wait, describe fan art. Fan art for like a random stranger, or as friends fan art?
One or the other.
Because if we're talking about art for friends, counting as fan art, I've drawn a lot of art for friends. But if we're talking like a random fucking stranger or a random AU, there's only one person that got a lot of fan art from me, and they're no longer alive.
Okay, I understand. Let's not bring that up to discussion, though.
Yeah, but in total, probably like 5 in my entire lifetime.
5 in your time. Would you want to count this one as one of those? Because there are 2 people in there that, in my opinion, shouldn't be there, but I threw them out there for the shout out.
You can classify it as fan art, but this is more of a commission.
It is.
Like, fan art is willingly, without payment. This is a commission.
Although if this would be fan art, it would be the most expensive fan art I put money into.
Yeah, $100. Not gonna fucking lie with you, Chief. Yeah, I bought food with the first half and a few games, and that's pretty much it. Not to mention the food went by really fucking quickly.
Yeah, you gotta either set some ground rules for your food, because...
Yeah, apparently
I understand that feeling.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, though, I still live in my mom's house, so, you know, she runs the whole thing saying, when you start paying the bills, you can tell me what I can and cannot eat.
Alright, I would suggest this, though.
I pay for my food, and you can't tell me what I can and cannot eat.
Okay, try this out. Only buy the food when you're feeling hungry enough to eat. Don't buy a stock and then when you take it to the house, you try to eat it as much. Try just buying what you need. Like let's say yeah, you eat fish, right? Get like 3 fishes
But what if I'm
and
still hungry?
cook up a meal and pack it up as a lunch and just keep it in your room.
With
And when it's
what?
time,
I got no
do
damn
you,
mini fridge.
no container or just keep it. You know what? It's pretty fucking cold outside, right? Might as well just leave it outside.
Who the fuck needs a refrigerator when you have Mother Nature?
Dude, I got a lot to complain about this. Global warming wasn't a joke. This shit is fucking cold outside. I'm afraid it's gonna snow here. I am not prepared for that.
No way. You think that's bad? Texas has snowed like twice in its entire fucking existence.
Yeah, see, you have experience with that. I rarely had that. I never lived like a week with snow. And from what I heard, the place that I live in used to snow, but not anymore because of the climate change. But because of this shift of events, it is now somewhat coming back. And it is too cold for me to handle, man. I was not prepared. I have to like buy a jacket, a specific winter jacket now. Oh man.
That's a heavy yikes.
Yeah.
That's a real heavy
Not-
yikes.
Yeah, dude. I woke up, fucking, my body was too stiff, and I just saw my breasts, and my dog just started licking me. I'm just like, stop. I'm cold.
Stop, doggo! You're using ice breath. I don't have any frost resistance.
Basically, yeah. But yeah, that's just basically what I've been going through and stuff like that. Now, what was the one part you hated the most, other than the Dia-chan drawing, doing this commission?
The one thing that I bloody hated the entirety of drawing this fucking art piece would have to be the background. That took so bloody long.
Oh, I could feel that rage.
Because I had to go in with the line tool and put all the wood carvings, all the wood, make it look so nice and everything. Oh my god, did it take forever. It took a long time.
It seems like a tedious thing, you know?
It was super fucking tedious.
It's the pure rage of aggravation. Like, this line has to be perfect.
Oh yeah, it had to be perfect. Everything had to be perfect because I was getting paid $100 plus a bonus if I did well.
Now, did that give you pressure? Me telling you that you would get a bonus if you put in extra work into it.
That gave a lot of pressure, and that made me start overthinking.
Oh yeah, shit, my
because
bad, man.
I was not used to it. Because I'm sitting here thinking, oh, what the fuck am I doing? Who goes there?
Happy early morning.
Oh, hello, Patsy. You just joined right in the nick of time.
I'm scared.
You wanna include her, or do you just want us to finish this up real quick?
I think let's finish this up real quick.
All right.
Okay, so I guess ask me one final question.
All right. How do you feel about this art piece? How did this finishing it, getting it all done, and now after the video is complete, you're finally going to get paid? How does that feel for you? How do you feel about all that?
I don't think I've actually have. I think it was more or less a goal that I really just wanted to complete to prove that, hey, I can actually do this. And honestly, although the money is nice, I think it was more or less just more of a personal goal to think, how much effort can I put in an art piece? I think I'm really proud of this art piece, which is rare because I'm never proud of any of my artwork except for like a few occasions.
All right, well, this is indeed an artwork deserving to be proud. Now, I do have a bonus question for you. How do you feel like doing another one?
I wouldn't mind.
Just kidding.
Pain.
I wouldn't mind doing another one because
I can hear the pain.
Oh God.
Time to draw a dia. Yes, sirs.
I wouldn't mind doing another one, but you best wait until you're more financially stable.
Yeah. I mean, I was just asking you a question. I wasn't gonna say like
$100 on an art piece is certainly something.
yeah,
I would
but
not
that
spend $100 on an art piece, but you are a certain someone.
hey,
He's
I'm just
built
helping.
different.
I'm just yeah, I'm built different. I'm just helping out a friend. But I want you. In all honesty, like I said before, I wanted to help you out, but I wanted to give you something to work for. You know,
remind
give
me,
you that.
Yeah, you remind me of a family member.
And I'll know. Hopefully, that family member doesn't bring bad memories.
No, it
I don't
actually
want to be
brings
that
not
guy.
bad memories. It brings good memories because they actually say, "Hey, you better fucking work for this shit." So you know.
Yay.
But yeah, it's nice. If only Amazon accepted PayPal.
Oh, yeah,
So I'm stuck
no,
to the grocery store in PSN.
yeah. There's a way you could probably do it. Actually, no, there is a way. Yeah,
Mm.
if possible, try to pull that money out in a bank, maybe, if possible,
I don't have a
and
bank
just buy
account.
Amazon. No, but you can still pull money out. I had it like, let's say I have a Wells Fargo account, but there's no banks that are mine nearby. I have to go to a different bank to pull that money out. I'll get taxed for it, but I'll still get that money out.
I don't know how to pay my taxes.
No, not tax as in taxes. Like they'll charge you to pull money out. Like I'll give you money, but you gotta pay me a little something.
I see.
Yeah, that's you could try doing that, and once you do that, just buy an Amazon gift card, put the code in, and then just get something from Amazon. That's a possible shortcut.
That's a possible shortcut. Where I just buy food, buy stuff like that.
Yeah, stuff like that.
I can be very
Yes,
irresponsible.
50
I
pounds of
gotta.
M&Ms.
I need to learn how to be more responsible with my money and not immediately blow it on Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh, that's what you spent it on?
No,
Box sets? Oh.
I spent it on food. Like
I was all like, no.
85% of it went to food. 85% of it went for food. I bought like 2 games with it, which was Black Desert and Dead Island. And the rest I was saving. I was saving like $7, and then you donated like 15. I'm like, I didn't need this. I was so tempted, just like, bro, why?
Yeah, man. I gave blood. I felt good. I wanted to give more. Send you a random 15.
Yeah, random 15.
You're welcome.
Jesus Christ. I'm already getting donations on stream now because people love Rolando, the fucking propane tank.
Yeah, that's good. It's good.
Alright, well.
Rolondo's a fan favorite.
Alright, well, I guess that's it, huh?
Yeah, that's the end of this draw sketch session, whatever.
I guess.
If anybody, hopefully people like this, because if they do, are you willing to make more videos like these?
No, I
Yes.
hate it.
Ow!
Get out of here, Galaxy! Get out of here! Do I have to get the broom?
I'm sorry.
I'll get the broom. Get out of here!
I'm sorry.
All right, goodbye, everybody.
Remember, if you like this, please leave a like, and remember, hold that bleach tight. You're definitely gonna need it for the next episode.